You know, life is very hard. I haven't been scoring good in my exams. I don't think I will ever be able to find a job. My parents have so much expectations from me. I'm not good in anything. And on top of that, my boyfriend just broke up with me. Why is it so unfair to me? Do you think the world gives a fuck? They ain't stopping for you. Opportunities ain't stopping for you. Only person who's stopping you from your full potential is you, yourself. Hello everyone, I'm Violet with a Y, your friend, your host, your little sister, your advisor, your therapist, whatever you take me for. So let's just begin this video. Well, you have already seen our girl Raven here whining about her whole life having a pity party and just being pathetic. Did she reminded you of someone? If yes, then send this video to them. If she reminded you of your own self, then baby girl or baby boy, get that little cute ass of yours down and keep watching this video. Be ready to get chills because today I am here to get you out of your victim mindset. Let's put the first things first. How does it actually feels to have a victim mindset? First, whenever something wrong happens to you, you start blaming your luck. Even if you are late just by 5 minutes, you start blaming God, universe, or anything that you believe in and think that the whole world is against you. You think, why always me? Another thing, you never take responsibility for your own actions or your reactions. Maybe you failed an exam. Now, instead of looking inwards, like how you didn't study, how you ended up scrolling on Instagram, or how you ended up partying with your friends, you blame the teacher for making a hard question paper. Third, you feel helpless. You believe that no matter what you do in your life's forever gonna be dark. Always, you're just gonna hit the rock bottom. You are just meant to struggle because you are one of those strongest soldiers of God. There are so many hurdles in your life. This leads you to seek sympathy from others. Every time you sit with someone, you just start whining about your life, how life is so unfair to you, how God never blesses you, how everything turns out to be worst whenever you try to do something good, how you go to do karam and you end up doing a kand. You tell them how you're never gonna find the love of your life because all your relationships have always been shitty, people treat you very badly. Just in all tell them how fucked up you and your whole life is. Fourth, you don't want to be helped. Even if someone offers you help, you dismiss it by making your own list of pros and cons. Rather than trying to listen to other people's suggestion, you just believe they are wrong because you have made your own prejudices and your own list of things like why that thing is wrong. And that's not the main problem. Your main problem is your defense mechanism because you believe that if someone tells you to do something, maybe they are just doing it for their own selfish good because you have just made that prejudice and incorporated that statement in your subconscious that everybody in the whole world is selfish, everybody just wants to work there for themselves, nobody is my friend, everybody is just here to climb that ladder and make you go down. That's why you end up always being helpless. Now that I have already made you feel like you are a shitty person, let me break another heartwarming, nerve wracking information. Nobody really, nobody in this whole entire world fucking cares. Not even your parents. At the end of the day, they ain't gonna ask you, oh, my child, how did you feel? They are just gonna ask you how much you have achieved, how much you have earned, how much you have scored. Let's be realistic. The world is a cruel place to live in. The society sees your bank balance, not how you're balancing your mental health. They ain't gonna see how much you are suffering. They are just gonna see your achievements. You yourself see when you see a successful person's story, or just when you see a person like who is very wealthy or something like that, you just think, wow, that person is rich. Wow, their net worth is so much. Wow, they got lucky. You never think about all the struggles they have been going through. Still, if you wanna keep living in that victim head of yours that tells you how unsuccessful you are, how idiot you are, how unlucky you are, how you're never gonna achieve anything in this whole life because you're not meant to succeed, then skip this video. Go keep watching your Instagram reels, go keep watching your YouTube shorts, or whatever you do to waste your time. But if you are ready to take charge of your whole life, if you are willing to give that 1% of your life every day, then keep your fingers to yourself and keep watching. Now that we already know if we are in our victim head or if we are not, let's just see some tips you need to get out of your victim mindset. First, the three A's. This is something that I have made up myself. This is something that I believe is the root cause if you want to get over a bad habit or incorporate a new one. The first A stands for awareness. Be aware of your thoughts or your habits. What is it that you keep repeating? Is it negative thought patterns? Is it smoking? Is it drinking? Is it drugging? Is it vaping? Is it phone addiction? Is it porn addiction? What it is, whatever it is, give it some attention. Give it that acknowledgement like, hey dude, I know you exist within me, so hi. Honestly, I believe our bad habits or anything are just like that small child who just needs attention. If you have ever observed a kid, that kid will keep crying or like make noises or do any weird stuff to get attention from their caregivers. Just like that, give some attention to your bad habits or anything that you want to let go of, and you'll understand why in the first place they were so bad. Second is stands for acceptance. Accept your bad habit, your negativity, your fucked up thoughts, everything. And just accept it like a proposal from your crush. Like, yeah, I love you too. I know you've always loved me. The third A stands for assurance. Assure yourself that you are gonna overcome this. Just like you overcome your toxic ex, you will get over this bad habit too. It will be a bit hard, but not to the point that you're gonna lose your life. But for sure, if you keep continuing that, you lost yourself in the whole process. Second step to come out of your victim mindset head is to take responsibility of your reaction. You can't physically or practically stop anyone from saying something or reacting in a way, but you for certainly can stop yourself before you overreact or before you take another action or just react in a very weird way that you're probably gonna regret in the night. Just like you can't stop the rain from raining, you can't stop someone from being rude with you. When it rains, everybody has three choices, okay? First, the people with the umbrella will simply open the umbrella and keep walking. Second, the people with no umbrella who would probably curse the nature, God, and universe for it because they forgot to bring their own umbrella. Third, these are also the people with no umbrella, but rather than cursing the situation, rather than cursing God that they can't control, they just accept the fact that they forgot the umbrella. They just stand there and enjoy the rain, or maybe just go in the rain, enjoy the droplets falling on their face, on their skin, and just romanticize their life. I literally believe that this umbrella examples applies to every situation. Like, let me just prove it. For example, maybe there's an exam going on, and now there are three kinds of kids that are sitting in that exam hall. First, the topper who already knows everything and is just gonna top. Second, the backbencher or the middle bencher who didn't study and now is cursing teacher for making such hard paper. Third, the aware person who knows they didn't study but they take the full responsibility like it was my fault for not studying, right? Now I'll just give all my best shot that all of the thing I know, I'll just try my fucking best and just to not feel that same way again, just to not feel that awful again, we'll go and study for the next exam. The choice is yours. Who do you want to be? The first person, the second person, or the third? Third tip is be grateful. I know this may sound as a cliche, but for real, gratitude shifts your energy drastically. It raises your frequency from being a person full of complaints, full of lack, to a person full of gratitude, full of abundance. For more practical view, let's hear something from our girls Raven and Aurora. Come on, what has God ever given me? I have to live in this shitty town with my parents. I have no freedom. If only I was born in a different place, I would have better opportunities and a better lifestyle. I have more than enough I need to live, and for that I'm very grateful to God. I know there are many people out there who doesn't even have that 1% facilities, that 1% privileges that I already have in my life without even trying. And I know if I was born in a different place or different city or in a bigger town, I for sure would have better opportunities. But that doesn't curb my potential to work better. Didn't Raven sound so pathetic, whereas Aurora sounded so blissful? That's the power of gratitude. Remember, before asking God or universe for anything, thank them for everything that you already have. Fourth tip, take action no matter how small. Most of you feel victimized to your own brain because you're just too lazy and too scared to take that first step. If you think I would have overthinked me sitting in front of camera and recording this video, like, oh, what would people think about me? Oh, what if my family comes to know about it? What if the people from my school see me? What if what I'm speaking they don't like me? What if they don't like how the way I look? If I would have overthinked all of this, I wouldn't be making the videos like this. Honestly, for God forbid, guys, when I just started making YouTube videos, if you just see the quality, even though I have like private all those videos, if you just see, I used to wear a mask it because the idea of sitting in front of a camera and showing my face to the whole world scared the shit out of me. I was too insecure of my own self. And but thanks to my best friend that now I am too confident to show my face here. But if only I would have thought that I would start this career only when I have perfected in editing, or only when I have perfected my makeup style, or only when I have perfected my speaking skills, I would have never started. If you just compared me from my old video, you will see 100% difference. My quality was low. Like you could really hear vegetable vendors selling potatoes and tomatoes in the background. In my first video, it's for real. You would really see me being so nervous while talking. It's like I'm talking like this. Yes, guys. But here, I'm open. I'm taking space. I'm able to show my face. I'm able to dress nice. I'm able to make my hair nice. It's just the first step that counts. Believing that successful people have always been successful, they became successful just because they took that one step. They never blamed their circumstances. Rather, their circumstances fueled them with that dopamine hit to do better. Each small action builds momentum, and it becomes a proof to yourself that you can do whatever you want to do in your life. Each small action for real has influence in your life. And you might be thinking, why is it too hard for you to take that just one small step? Like you are just one text away from texting your crush, or just that one email away from applying for that job, or just one email away from sending your book to a publishing company, or just a camera away from recording that video, or just a few books away from studying. It's because you're still in your comfort zone. Your brain and your body doesn't want to leave that cozy little space of there. Our brain looks for familiarity in every damn freaking situation. If scrolling on your phone for 5 7 hours feels familiar to it, why would it come out of its comfort zone and study for 1 hour? Your brain and your subconscious mind doesn't have confidence in themselves because they have evidences to prove it, because they have seen, like, once you fail, you never go back. Once you're too scared, you're never gonna try to overcome that fear. They know that this bitch here would rather give her dreams away than being uncomfortable and work for them. This thing also works in relationships. If you have always been in toxic relationship full of chaos and full of drama, you'll keep looking for those relationships, and when that lovely, healthy green flag guy or the woman comes in your life, and now your relationship feels boring because all you were habitual of was chaos. At the end of the day, my love, you only have two choices. Either you do it now or you do it never. That's my time, guys. I hope you have learned something from this video. I hope I would have helped you get out of your victim mindset. If you think there's any other point you would like to add, please let me know in comment section. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm always reading comments. The few people who comment on my video, you have my heart. Thanks for watching. I'm Violet with a Y signing off from today's video. Bye guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.